Hello, this is Chef Tim with Tim and Company. I'm here to do a cooking demonstration for Ricefield Mount Olive Church, and we're here to talk about healthy cooking and how we can live a healthier life and a healthier diet on a budget. First of all, let's talk about healthy cooking. In your interpretation, what is healthy cooking? Anybody can answer?
Not a lot of butter.
Not a lot of butter, right? What else? Fresh. Low sodium. Right? What is the misconception of healthy cooking?
It's nasty.
Bland, nasty, doesn't taste good. What's the other one? Expensive. That's the word I was looking for. How many of you have the country crocker? I can't believe it's butter. Or use all that good stuff. This is a product you want to stay away from. Right? First of all, let's talk about this product. It says, on the side of it, it says no trans fat. But if you read the ingredients label, it says partially hydrogenated. Hydrogenation means trans fat. The rule of thumb is if it's less than 5%, they don't have to put it on the label. And that's with anything. Next thing is, let's say if you open this and set it outside, the flies won't touch it. If the flies won't touch it, why are you? So, butter, although butter is a saturated fat, butter has all the nutrients that the body needs, right? But we want to use it in moderation, right? So that don't mean you can throw this out. You can't use it, but you have to look at the name. What the name says, spread. So if you use it as a spread, you receive the nutrition benefit from it, right? So that means you put it on cold or warm it up a little bit, but you do not cook with it, right? What about salt? Is there a difference in the salt that we use? Kosher salt, sea salt, table salt. Is it the same salt? Is it two different salts? What's the difference? The nutrients. How many of you cook with table salt? Table salt is a refined salt. Anytime you see salt that says iodine, that means it's been processed, right? Because iodine is not in salt. And with table salt is so small and so refined that it does not melt. It actually, when you cook with table salt, have you ever noticed your food tastes saltier? Because it sticks on top of your food. Sea salt and kosher salt is bigger and flakier, but what it does is once it heats, it dissolves. And the purpose of using salt is not to salt your food, not to add flavor, but to enhance the natural product that you put it on, right?
Is Himalayan salt different?
Himalayan salt, good question. Himalayan salt, Black Sea salt, all those different types of salt, all that's telling you what body of water it came from. Each body of water has a flavor. It has an added flavor, so you would receive additional flavor, but that's just telling you where it came from. Sodium is sodium is sodium. Salt is salt. So you want to use a sea salt and a kosher salt, but there is a slight difference between the kosher salt and the sea salt. Anybody know? Huh? The price? That could be one. Well, sea salt has added nutrients in it, right? Kosher salt is considered as your pure salt. You can use either one. And the reason they call kosher salt because the Jews use a lot of salt to draw the blood out their meat before they eat it, right? So they say, well, since we use so much salt, we might as well have our own salt, right? Huh? How many of you get this cooking wine and you think you're getting ready to do it up in the kitchen? Is this a product you want to stay away from? If it says cooking wine, first of all, it says 1.5% salt. And if you turn it on the back, it says made not for drinking. The rule of thumb is if you can't drink it, don't cook with it, right? Now you can you can cook with alcohol and wine, but you want to make sure that it does not all cook out. And that also means that don't drink half the bottle and then cook with the rest of the bottle. What's a natural sugar? Fruit is your best natural sugar. What about honey? Molasses. All those are natural sugar. Pure cane syrup, those are natural sugar. Sugar that I like to use, how many use Imperial? Now, Imperial is the last process of the sugar. And the reason it's white because all the molasses is taken out of it. So your molasses is your nutrition. What I like to use is called the pure cane sugar. Look for pure cane. Always make sure you read your ingredient. It should say only pure cane, right? Truvia is more of a substitute. You have to be careful. And because most people grasp to the aspect that it says no calories. You want to receive calories because calories is energy, right? So you want to receive the nutrients from your food. This is a Coca-Cola. So when you go to the Coke, when you get a can of Coke, this is how much sugar is in your Coke. Right? So this is how much sugar in one bottle of Coke, right? And by the American Heart recommendation, it says you should not use no more than 36 grams of sugar per day. This has 65 grams. So you already doubling for the whole day for one Coke, right? I'm not scaring you, right? Now, what about oil? What is a healthy oil? How many of you cook with olive oil? You just messed up. But we'll talk about that. Olive oil is from a cold-pressed olive plant. That means it's made for cold processing. When you're doing your salad dressing, marinade, all that kind of stuff, right? For anything cold, when you cook your pasta and you take your pasta out of the water, you want to toss that. That's what your olive oil is made for. Now, when you cook with it, it's not going to kill you, but you're not receiving the all the nutrients from it, right? Because anything you take that's cold processed and you add heat to it, you change the composition of it, right? So, canola oil and olive oil has the same nutritional benefits. So when you go to the store, take your canola oil, take your olive oil, it has the same benefit. Canola oil is made more for cooking, right? Now, if you want to cook with olive oil, you want to go not with the extra virgin, but you want to go with the regular olive oil or just the virgin. And all that means is it's leftover process from the extra virgin, right? So, what about brown rice in a bag, the instant rice? Is this good stuff?
Like some people
Right. This is quick, and it has the same nutrition as the brown rice in the bag, right? And this takes about 5 to 7 minutes to cook. And I'm going to show you how to make rice pilaf with this. But how you want to cook this? You want to follow the direction all the way until it says drop the bag in the water. Do not drop the bag in the water. Why? Huh? Say it. It goes because it's surrounded in plastic, right? Right. So, and plastic is a chemical. No matter how food safe it is a chemical, right? So all you have to do is just take the bag out of the water. Take the rice out of the bag and add it to the water. Canned vegetables. Canned vegetables can be used in healthy cooking. When and how? Let's talk about it. What we do, the first thing you want to do with canned vegetables, you want to make sure that it says no salt or no sugar. But just because it says it on the front, turn it around and read the ingredients label. Remember, your first ingredient is the most ingredient, right? So you want to make sure it's packed in natural juices or water. Now, when you pop the top, how many of you pull the juices out, put it in the pot, and boil it for about an hour? Right? Well, these vegetables are already done, if not overcooked. So you do not need to cook them, right? So what you do, you pop the top, drain the juices in the pot. You heat that juice, leave the canned goods in the can. You season that juice how you want your vegetable to taste. Once you get that taste you want, then you reduce the heat, add your canned vegetables, and let it sit in there for 5 minutes. And it soaks up the flavor. Because you do not, this is where all your nutrients at. The juices that it sits in. Now, most people say, well, I can get the canned vegetable, the regular one, and wash it out. What are you washing? Because if it's been sitting on that shelf in that can, it's in that vegetable, right? So you can't wash it out, right? 3 dishes. We're making stir fry, Oriental low sodium stir fry, southern style kale, and cauliflower, mashed cauliflower. And it's going to take like potatoes, right? So, the first thing we want to do, we got fresh cauliflower. So anytime we're cooking vegetables, the first thing we want to do is we want to salt our water. And why is that? No, No, to add flavor, right? So we're gonna take our cauliflower because it's gonna take about 5 to 7 minutes to cook. So we want to put that on first. Now you want to be careful that you do not overcook your cauliflower. First of all, if you overcook it, it's gonna taste bad. Second of all, it's gonna smell bad, right? So, and you just want it to tender, right? Okay. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook rice pilau. So play patty cake, right? We play patty cake till we can't play anymore, right? Don't let the kids play this if you're mad at them, right? So, once the pan gets hot, then we add our oil because we don't want to cook our oil, right? We just want to heat our oil. So, once we can't play anymore, it's time to start cooking, right? So, our body needs proteins, fats, carbs, and sodium, right? But we have to have it in moderation. So, anytime you cook with oil, you should never use no more than 1 ounce to 2 ounces, whatever you cook, right? So we always just put a dab in there. Then we're going to take our oil in the bag of rice, we're going to add it to the hot pan. Take a little onion. A pinch of salt. Now, anytime you use salt, always put the salt in your hand where you can pinch it, because if you put it in your hand, you always know how much salt you use. Never shake it from the shaker. And then we're going to take a little black pepper. And then we're going to take Chef Tim herb dust and add a little to it. Alright? Now, most people say, what is Chef Tim herb dust? Well, Mrs. Dash have her own, so I have to have mine, right? So, this is what we're going to saute the rice. And I like to saute the rice because it brings out the flavor, right? And it toasts out the rice. Now, just because for every cup of rice that it says use 2 cups of water, never add all your liquid at the same time. First thing you want to do is you always want to add just enough liquid to cover your rice, and you allow it to cook down. That way you can control the consistency of it, right? That way, once it cooked down, we taste it, and if it's not done to our what we expect, then we just add a little bit more, right? And down a little bit more. Sit around the fan, right? All right. So we got the rice cooking. Now the second thing we got our cauliflower going. Now we're gonna do our stir fry, right? Now, I like to stir fry because most times when we think about stir fry, we think about a lot of sodium, right? So this stir fry here has 5 ingredients, and remember, a healthy recipe has less than 10 ingredients, between 5 and 10 ingredients. The more ingredients you have, the more bad it's for you, right? Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna play patty cake again. I love that game. So, the first one we're gonna make is tofu. How many of you like tofu? Tofu is good, it's a complete protein, right? But you have different textures, so the different textures depend on what you're using it for. If you want to make shakes, if you want to make a dish. So what we did, we took the hard tofu. And hard tofu, we same ingredient that we use to season the tofu, the dish, we're going to use the tofu. So you slice your tofu up and you bake it. You bake it for about 30 minutes to get a texture, right? And then we set it to the side and cut it up. So, time to start cooking, right? Now, for this dish, we're going to use sesame seed oil because it has a flavor and it has a unique taste to it. So we're going to add about 1 ounce. I'm going to add some fresh garlic. Red peppers. Now, anytime you season, while you're cooking, you always want to season each item independently. Why? So everything has its own flavor, right? And we're gonna take some pineapples. And I like to add fresh pineapples because when you add pineapples to heat, pineapple have a natural sugar. So once you cook it, you bring out the sugar in the pineapple. And we're gonna take some bean sprouts. Now, remember, any dish that's with any vegetables that you can eat raw, you really don't want to cook for a long time. Take some bean sprouts. And we're going to take some snow peas, sugar snap, or you can do snow. Add a little bit of that herb dust. Can't go wrong with the herb dust. Now, this is what's called low sodium teriyaki. This has half the sodium of regular teriyaki sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit. That was a little bit. I was trying to pull it away. You see it? Now, our secret ingredient, chicken stock. And this takes about 5 minutes to cook. Make you want to slap your mama, huh? Every time I'm cooking in the kitchen, I say that. My mom like, you better not slap me. And I will cook more as we go. Once we get to the end. Now we do the chicken version. And when you do the chicken version, you can do fresh chicken or day-old chicken. So, how we do? They have patty cake, right? And lady moon, right? Little oil, little garlic, little peppers. Now, since we use a raw chicken, what we're going to do is we're going to add the raw chicken in there first. So by the time we finish sauteing it, and with chicken does not take that long to cook, right? Have you ever cooked chicken and then you can throw it in and hit somebody and knock them out with it? You're going to season with a pinch of salt, pinch of black pepper, and Chef Tim herb dust. Now, add our bean sprouts. And our beans. And especially when you're cooking for kids, you always want to add a lot of bright colors because we eat with our eyes, right? And so when kids see a lot of colors, they be interested in saying, hey, I got to find out what this tastes like, right? Now, we have that going on. We have our rice done. We're going to place that in a second. So while we're working that, we're going to go ahead with the kale. How many of you like kale? Kale is very versatile, right? We can drink it, we can eat it, we can roast it. Some might even try to fry it, right? So, with kale, again, we're get our pan high. While we're allowing our pan to get high, and I like kale, when I'm cooking kale, kale has a peppery taste to it, right? Like a bitter taste. So I always blanch my kale in hot water for about 10 seconds. And that helps get rid of some of that pepper, right? We cook this a little long for this chicken. Now, once we have our kale, we do it with our oil. How about we use sesame oil, right? We're going to use sesame oil. We're going to take some ginger, fresh ginger, and a little garlic, and some of that red pepper, and some of that onion, right? We're going to make this real good, right? And what we missing? That herb dust. That herb dust can go on everything. Pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, get out these. Yeah, baby. Now, with the kale, I'm going to add beef stock. I like the beefy flavor with the ginger and the garlic, and it brings out a unique flavor to it, right? Then we add our chicken stock. We cooking with high grease, right? All right. Now, the last thing we do is our cauliflower. And we have our cauliflower, and most people like to mix potatoes with their cauliflower. I just like straight cauliflower, right? Take our cauliflower, put it in a food processor. Yeah. Now, depending on how the texture you want it, you can continue to whip it up if you want it smooth. Then we're going to take some white pepper. Now, I like to use white pepper for white dishes because if you use black pepper, it's going to make it look like you got bugs crawling in it. So, you use a little white pepper, tad of salt, and instead of butter, we're going to use, no butter? No dust in this one. Now you can put dust in it and have herb cauliflower, right? Now, and what the sour cream does, it adds a unique taste to it, right? Yeah, so get our rice, put it in our bowl here, in our bowl, and don't try this at home. Unless nobody's around. Almost. Put a little sauce on it. Juice. We're going to take a little of this cauliflower, kale, with cauliflower. Now, of course, you'll have 2 or 3 different plates. Don't be like me trying to put everything on the plate. Now, also another thing you do, you want to reduce your plate size, right? Because the bigger the plate, the more you're going to try to fill it up, right? So you see those small little plates over there?
Hi, my name is Chantal Miller, and I attend Riceville Baptist Church. And today, Tim Sadler, the chef, he was very good, very informative. A lot of things I didn't know as far as fat content, sodium content, and different foods that I like. So he really set me straight on that. And the cooking demonstration and the food is delicious. So if you have a chance to experience one of his lectures, taste his food, it is very good. He is a very good speaker and lecturer, so I would recommend it. This has been a very good presentation and a good day. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mildred Jenkins Williams. I'm a member of Riceville Mount Olive Baptist Church, and I'm having a wonderful time here with Chef Tim. I've learned some interesting things. I've always thought that, I try to cook healthy. So he taught me a few things, like taking the rice out of the bag, just little things that we take for granted, but things that can help to improve our health and also improve our livelihood. So we just want to say thank you, Chef Tim, for just enriching our lives and enriching our bellies. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Florence Stevens, and I'm just glad to be in this cooking class today because I've been cooking for a long time, and I thought I was cooking healthy, and I just found out today that there's some things that I just need to kind of balance out. So I'm learning that how important my health is, and I love all the cooking tips that I got because it have been said that I was borderline diabetic, so I'm learning now how to balance my sugars and my carbs. So I did learn how to do that and my fats in my foods today. So I just thank God for this class.
Hi, my name is Joey Price, and I just wanted to give you my perspective and talk about my experience today. Today's food session with Chef Tim was remarkable. He was able to talk to us about the different oils, talk about things that we needed to learn regarding our foods, rice and things of those sorts. So I've been a vegetarian for a little over 14 years, and so coming in here, I've always needed to learn more about nutrition and the values and different things like that. So coming in here, being with Chef Tim helped me even learn a little bit more, even though I've been a vegetarian. Cooking with tofu, cooking with the right oils, cooking with at the right temperatures, how to cook, how to put things in your pans. So my experience today was wonderful. We all came out, we were expecting great things, and great is what we got. So I just want to say congratulations to the women here. Congratulations to Chef Tim for what he's doing, how he's educating the community on eating healthy and eating well. So I recommend everybody to get in touch with Chef Tim and learn more about how to eat and how to put the right nutrients into our bodies. All right.